Aloha everyone, this is Hawaii's Pickle Lady. Today I'm making Lilikoi butter, which is passion fruit. It is so delicious. You won't believe it. I have some water boiling and I'm sterilizing the bottles because you have to kill all the germs, and if you want to keep it a long shelf life, you have to do this. So I'm sterilizing the bottles, the caps, and the lids. I'm sterilizing the bottles and also the main equipment that I use because you don't want any germs on it. So I've already sterilized the strainer and the funnel. I'm going to put it on a plate and a spoon and a spatula and also a whisk. And the last thing is a cup that we'll pour the Lilikoi butter into. So I sterilize the bottles for 20 minutes in some water. And the water doesn't have to be all the way to the top, maybe about 2-3 inches, because the steam will make the bubbles go into the bottle and sterilize it. And to help me, I have this grabber, which I'll use. So right now, I'll just keep it hot. And later on, I'll do the caps and the lids, but they only need to be sterilized for about 5 minutes. So this is at the end. Now we're gonna make the Lilikoi butter itself. So first, it's very easy. I'm gonna put in some butter, some lime or lemon juice, the Lilikoi juice itself, and some sugar. And I'm going to bring this on medium high and whisk it all up until the butter and the sugar dissolve. While we're waiting for the butter, I just want to say that I had a craft fair this weekend and I made about 11 bottles of Lilikoi butter and I sold most of them, so it was a really big hit. And there were a couple people from Hawaii. One of them said that she saw my demos in Hawaii a long time ago. So I've been here 5 years and I did a lot of demos all over. And another person said she saw me on Facebook and they watch me all the time. Such a joy to meet people like that. Okay, now the Lilikoi and the butter and the sugars are kind of melted. I want it really hot. Now I'm going to whisk 10 egg yolks. I know it seems a lot, but it really makes it better. And also, I only use 1 cup of sugar. Every recipe that I've seen or heard about uses 4 cups of sugar. I can't believe it. But this comes out really good. Now I take about a cup of the juice, the hot juice, and slowly whisk it in. And you're doing this so that the eggs don't curdle or become like scrambled eggs. You only want to pour it a little at a time because you don't want it to curdle and you don't want to form scrambled eggs. Okay. Just keep on stirring until all of that comes in and you have this beautiful color from the egg yolks and the Lilikoi. Now, some people only put a few egg yolks, but I like a lot because it helps to thicken the Lilikoi butter and it makes it really nice looking. So now it's all mixed up and I'm going to whisk it occasionally. You don't have to do it constantly. And I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes till it's thick. And this amount makes enough for 3 jars. So the bottles are still being sterilized, just being kept hot because you want to pour the Lilikoi butter into the hot jars. So now I just continue whisking every so often for 20 minutes. All right, it's been cooking for 20 minutes, and I'm going to show you how to test it, because sometimes you might have to cook it a little longer. So you take a spoon and you just let it drip, and when 2 drops turn into 1, it's ready. So you see there? Okay, it's done. Now I'm going to take the bottles out of the water, and I've also put the lids and the caps on too in the water to sterilize it. So it's in there. Okay. 3 bottles, 8 ounces. And you can get the Lilikoi, the juice, if you can't find it or you don't have access to fresh Lilikoi. Here I can get it from the Mexican stores. It's pretty reasonable. There's no seeds. It's only the pulp or the juice. Okay, here we are. Now I'm going to strain it. So I have here, these have all been sterilized. The cup, the strainer, and the funnel. Okay. And you strain it because there's little bits of egg whites and egg particles that you don't want in there. But most of it comes out very easily. Okay. Now it didn't fit all in that cup, so I'll just wait a while. Okay. Next, you pour it into the jars. And if you're really careful, you don't have to do cleanup. So I put about all the way till about 1/2 inch from the top. Okay, I need more. So here we are. Pour the rest in. Strain it again. This is so easy, and it is so delicious. I tell you, I can eat it by the spoonful. That's how yummy it is. And fairly simple to make. You can see the steps. Oops, a little bit more. You have to scrape it with the spatula. And my daughter-in-law says, "Can I lick the spoon? Because it's that delicious." So, oh no. And Lilikoi butter is relatively hard to find, and it's quite expensive. So if you can make it yourself, why not? Takes a little bit of practice, but it works. Okay. Now, I dripped a little bit. So what you can do is clean the mouths off with a little bit of vinegar and a paper towel. Because you don't want to just use a wet towel because it's not been sterilized. But the vinegar will make it nice. Okay, I spilled on one jar and then wiping off all the drips. Now, easy part. This is a little gadget that has a little magnet on the end. So now I'm gonna take, you see how nice it is? Take the lid, Pop it on. One more. And the last one. And put the caps on. This Lilikoi butter makes wonderful gifts for Christmas, for any occasion. Decorate it with floral design or a piece of cloth and tie it with a nice ribbon and a tag. And people would really appreciate it. That's what I did for the craft fair. Okay, so these 3 are done. So after about an hour or maybe longer, you can tell when the Lilikoi butter is ready. Because right now, you see, if I press it, it makes a noise. When it's completely sealed, you cannot press it. It'll be silent. So that's when you know it's ready. So now I'm just gonna let it cool and then it's done. And let's taste a little bit of this. Put some on a cracker. This is my absolute favorite. And everybody who tastes it loves it. Right now it looks kind of runny, but it'll set up a little bit. And then even when you open the jar, it will harden a little bit in the refrigerator and be easy to spread. So let's see how it tastes. Unreal, the taste. Tart, sweet. You want to go back for more. And people can't stop eating it. It's that good. You can eat it on toast, on crackers, on bread. You can do it for any kind of occasion. It's really, really nice tasting. And you'll like it. So, like I said, if I can make it, you can make it. And you see, it takes a little time, but it's worthwhile. Just delicious. Never had anything like this before? This is your first time? So please try it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Aloha, and see you on the next video. Bye.